Well, if we're not here again with a new recipe, well, today, people, I've got Mongolian beef in a burrito. Yes, in a burrito. So, without further ado, people, stay through to the end of this video, like, share, subscribe, because this one is damn good. Mongolian beef burrito. I don't know what the heavens are delivering right now. I've seen this done on the internet, okay? This is nothing new. But I am excited to make it for me and all of you wonderful people out there. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I appreciate all your support. And for all you new people, thank you for tuning in. Definitely watch through this video, watch some other videos, and see if this is where you like to be. Because out here, like, there's no tradition, there's no rules. We just do what we want here, and we make good food. So, with all that being said, without further ado, people, let's make this shit. Stay tuned. All right, so let's kick it off with a whole white onion. Now, with the white onion, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just slice it up. We want nice, thick, chunky slices. That's what we're looking for here. Then we're gonna go ahead and slice up 3 Fresno chilies. It's up to you if you want the Fresnos. I like the heat. You can use jalapenos as well. That's perfectly fine. It is up to you, people. And then we're gonna go ahead and get a bunch of green onions and give them nice, about 1 inch to less slices. It depends on how big you want these. I got mine pretty thin, about 1/2 inch. It really is up to you. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the other ingredients, which is going to be some ginger. So I've got a knob of ginger here, and yes, I'm using a spoon. It's a really easy way to de-peel it, or de-peel. I don't even think that's a word. It's peeled. And then we're just going to slice it up, and then we're going to give it a nice rough chop that rock through it. We're just going to keep going through it until it's at the consistency that you want. I like mine pretty fine. Then we've got some flank steak, and as you can see, those are the striations. We want to cut against those striations, so against the grain. And when I was doing this, I completely forgot what recipe I was making at the time. I made these chunks, which is perfectly fine. If you do this, you slice it down, and then you cut it into chunks. You can just cut those chunks in half, or just slice it thin. Get it semi-cold in the freezer, about 20 minutes, and then just start slicing it really thin. It depends on how big you want everything in your burrito. We're going to then transfer that to a bowl. And this is going to be the pre part. It's kind of like the marinating part we're doing here. So we're just going to add in a little bit of soy sauce, and we're also going to add in a little bit of cornstarch there. You can do flour as well. And then just give that a nice mix. Let that sit for a little bit. That'll help tenderize it a little bit more before we put it in the pan. Next up, the sauce. So we're going to start off with some hoisin. I like to do about 2 to 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. It depends on how much I'm making here. And the same goes for some oyster. You can do it however you want. And of course, we're going to have some soy sauce. So the soy sauce, I'm doing about 3 to 4 max. It's going to be very salty, so be mindful of that. And then just a little sprinkle of MSG, so about a teaspoon of MSG in there. And then I'm going to come through with some red chili flakes, about 2 tablespoons of that, and mix it up. You don't have to do the red chili flakes if you don't like heat. We're going to go ahead and mix it up, set it aside, and start searing our beef in portions. So I got the wok here with some avocado oil, and I'm just going to go ahead and sear all sides, get a nice Maillard, and yes, work it in batches. We don't want to overcrowd. Once that is all done, we're going to go ahead and drop in our onions. So we're going to go ahead and saute these. We don't want to get them too dark, but a nice caramely color before we start adding in our other vegetables. All right, now that that's all done, we'll drop in our green onions, our Fresno chilies, our ginger, and about 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. And this is over medium heat. And then we're going to also add in some black pepper to your taste. I like quite a bit, so I do about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Mix that up, then drop in our sauce, let that heat up, and then drop in our meat and give this a nice mix. Again, about medium to low heat. You don't need this too high. Now the thickening agent. So we're going to add in some cornstarch slurry. So all that is we're going to go ahead and bring this to a slight boil, and we're going to add in about 1 part cornstarch, 1 part water, and you add it very slowly. Watch the heat, because the heat will start helping that cornstarch thicken, and you don't want to add too much at the beginning. So just, you know, I did about 2 rounds and I was good to go. So that's about a tablespoon of that slurry, 2 tablespoons of that slurry each time, and I was good to go. So just keep an eye on it, and then you can gauge it. And we are ready to start wrapping this burrito up. So I'm going to drop in some Chihuahua cheese, some sliced up cilantro. Then I'm going to put in our meat, our Mongolian beef here. And then, of course, we're going to pack it with some rice and roll it all up. You want to make sure when you roll your burrito that you're being very mindful of the edges, because you want to fold those in first and then give it a full fold over the top and really pack it in. You don't want anything exposed. And then after this part, before you fully close up your burrito, you can take a little bit of water or water with some flour mixed up, and you can add that to that seal right there. Let it sit, press down on that seal for a little bit, and that'll help seal it and keep it nice and tight, and it won't let it come apart. Then in a pan over about medium heat, you can go ahead and toast the burrito. And yeah, at this point, people, we're all done. And this one was so damn good. All right, and we are done. I have to say here, this one looks so damn good. So here it is, a little slice of it. Mongolian beef in a burrito. You can hold in your hand. That's the best thing about burritos. But yeah, let's give it a taste. Wow, that is damn good. You get that Mongolian beef flavor, the smokiness from the Mongolian beef. At the same time, the Chihuahua cheese complements it. It complements it because it's such a mute cheese that it works well with the Asian style that we're going for here. And holy crap, I gotta say, I have some other ideas for this in the future that I want to adopt. And yeah, we're not done yet. So there's more to come. And I'm gonna eat this. So thanks so much for watching this video. And yeah, cheers. I'm out. Give it all. Honey, when you say